Honorable Chair, members, we want to make sure that business remain in South Africa. So the ease of doing business is something that must be looked at. Companies cannot pack and go to the neighboring countries because, say, it's difficult to operate in the country. Why is it difficult?
South Africans are jokers. Someone should just tell me it is a lie. These people are Dululu, or whatever it is called. I am not a Gen Z, but these people are Dululu. They are delusional. You are the same people, like the government of South Africa. You watched the March on March protesters bully, chased, harassed foreigners, loot their companies, and they've decided to pack out of South Africa to neighboring countries. Now, a government official is coming out saying that he wants companies to remain in South Africa because you guys know it's affecting you people. There is no more revenue coming in. There is no more taxes. The country is beginning to get deserted. Your almighty Messiah Jacinta Ngubeze has finally collapsed the economy. But let's watch and see one of the government officials in South Africa pleading that companies should remain in South Africa because hunger wants to buy them. Let's watch the video. Don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe.
Honorable Chair, members, we want to make sure that business remain in South Africa. So the ease of doing business is something that must be looked at. Companies cannot pack and go to the neighboring countries because, say, it's difficult to operate in the country. Why is it difficult? It could be the laws that allow them to set up their business. Could be the labor laws that we have where we demand so much and they end up saying, if I set up in Lesotho and set up in Mozambique, I'll make more money, so let me rather move. There are many businesses that are moving as a result. And what happens after that? The citizens in the country are left without jobs. So we need to encourage business to stay in the country so that it can create opportunities for people to get employment.
So guys, let's listen to this video.
What was in the shop? Please just register his name and everything. But the shop is closed. It's not coming back. Thank you. Next shop. Let's pause, yeah? Where are the papers? Where are your papers? Yeah. In my food. In Kampala Passport.
Yeah, you can work, but you can't run a business. You can work, but you can't run a business. So, like, give us your training license.
So you have nothing?
Bring them.
Who's the boss?
Boss is not really going Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. It is in Bangladesh or Bangladesh in this place. What is the name of the boss?
His name is John Labedin.
John Labedin. Yes. Tell him John Labedin, the shop is closed.
Yes. You sleep here?
And the groceries are here where you sleep. Close.
You guys are silly.
So the ease of doing business is something that must be looked at. Companies cannot pack and go to the neighboring countries because, say, it's difficult to operate in the country. Why is it difficult? It could be the laws that allow them to set up their business. Could be the labor laws that we have where we demand so much and they end up saying, if I set up in Lesotho and set up in Mozambique, I'll make more money, so let me rather move. There are many businesses that are moving as a result. And what happens after that? The citizens in the country are left without jobs. So we need to encourage business to stay in the country so that it can create opportunities for people to get employment. And lastly, maybe looking at this government public works program, we ask ourselves as law enforcement today we're dealing with tenders, corruption in tenders, and we ask ourselves a question. With this high level of unemployment, why is government issuing tenders for people to build a school? There are kids that have done engineering. They can be able to supervise the construction of the school. There are people that don't have that education that can be employed by government to mix the cement and put those bricks up as artisans. And then we have a school, we have a clinic, we have a hospital, we have a police station. But all that is outsourced. We have a road. We even outsource the scraping of a gravel road as government. Why government does that? So this outsourcing is what breeds this criminality. And what then happens, it leaves people unemployed. And when people are unemployed, they sit and do nothing. And someone said, an idle mind is a devil's playground. So when people are not engaged with anything, they are going to do crime. So we want to encourage that if we want to have a solution for the gangs in the Western Cape or anywhere else in the country, we must look at this holistic environment of solving a problem. If we're going to think that law enforcement is a solution, I've said it before, most of us, we're going to take off our jacket, we become citizens, the problem will remain there. So we have to, as a collective for our own children, do something extraordinary. And someone say we don't need to be political when we address this issue. And I agree with it. We really have to take away our flags and badges on political parties and come back as citizens and say what is the problem and how to fix it. So we appreciate this engagement.
I Bafetu, whether you like it or not, Nizoivumi EFF. There's your sister here, the leader of March and March, finally understanding something that the CIC has been trying to make the country understand for the longest time. Say I understand the man. Listen to this.
In a population like South Africa, where they say they deport, the same people that we went to, we deport, they come back, right? They can't even be sure how many people, individual people they've deported right now. They can say we've deported 50,000 people, but some of them get off from the bus and come back in. So they can't even be sure of how many people they've deported.
Yes. There is no borders. When you change them, you spend millions and millions, like the government is telling you. They recently spent how many millions to change these people? Next thing, they are back in the country because guess what? There is no borders in our country. And if people are desperate enough to come to the country and they are willing to risk whatever, whether to be arrested, whether to be beaten, those people are desperate. They will come anyway. They will come either way, whether you beat them or not, whether you arrest them or not. There is Nigerians there, but there is more Nigerians who keep on coming to South Africa despite the 30 June and the chasing of foreigners. So as long as there is no borders, the illegal foreigners who find illegal means to come to the country without documents, they won't stop because there's an incentive that is allowing them. Let me not use that language because I forgot what incentive mean. No, they have an incentive. Yazi, I might be wrong. Let me use another language. They have an opportunity to come into the country for free, risking their lives, risking arrested, risking all of these things that they could possibly face as an illegal foreigner. They come anyway. Then you can understand that this message that Julius Malema has been trying to tell you, when he tells you that it looks insane when you only have a gate but you don't have a fence. You are busy saying, hey, let's change them, they must come through a border. People are desperate to come and migrate to the country. We're not speaking about rich people who can easily, we're speaking about poor, desperate people who come from disgruntled countries. They will come anyway, you will never stop migration. When the former President Thabo Mbeki told you, you are busy insulting him. He was telling you the truth. There is no border. You change them, they go to Lindela. When the buses come back, they also come back. Now, what are you going to say? You are busy spending millions and millions as the government. You are busy trying to force the government to spend millions and millions. Imagine you spend with 600 million on security, private security for that matter. Tenders, private security. Because all those state police, last time I checked, they didn't get any even bonuses. So that means that money went to private tenders of security companies. On the 30th of June, the buses here, the government spent money on buses to chase people. Guess what? All those people are back in the country. And they are rejoicing. Yeah, let's deport them. Let's deport what? Because are you really crazy like that? Come on, Buffett, you need to switch on.
You see this last video I shared? This handsome young man is a South African and he do not support what is currently going on in South Africa. You see that their ministers are beginning to ask and plead with companies to remain in South Africa. I don't know, those South African government, they are so slow to action. I don't know if they are feeling less concerned that, oh, South Africa is heaven on earth. No, I think they believe that South Africa is everything, no company can leave their country. That is the reason why they are keeping quiet, thinking, oh, once this company leaves, other company will come in, or they would not leave because they are getting more money. It's a lie. Companies do not strive when a country is chaotic. There is no company that can make money when a country is chaotic. Do you know that? If there is war currently going on in a country, businesses are not functioning, and you want them to remain in that country, they will leave eventually. Now you are begging them to come back. It is not possible now. Come on. Nigerian businesses, Ethiopians, Somalians, Ghanaians, a lot of, Malawi, Zimbabwe businesses have shut down. Not just them, Chinese. You want them to come back. No, now, they mean business. They need money. So they will relocate. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, because drop a comment for this because people are they're delusional. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Like this video, share and subscribe.